So the pantry opened in 2014, November of 2014, and the reason it opened was because during a conversation with a student, they revealed that they were sitting in front of me and that they were hungry because there was not enough food at home for them to eat. And that was a really awakening moment for me. At that point in time, I did not realize that we had students coming to campus who were hungry. We got the first pantry launched in 2014 of November. So in about 20 days, we're going to be hitting our 10th anniversary. So we're really proud of that. We're really happy about that. We now are operating twice a week. So every Wednesday, every Thursday, we're open from 1 to 4 for UIC students. We are now serving on average about 300 to 400 students a week. We're distributing about 11,000 bags of groceries or more every year. So there's been a lot of growth in these 10 years.
Bringing people together at the food pantry just kind of gives that sense of community where we're all here for the same reason and we're all here for something positive that gives back to each other. We have a lot of regulars that we see every week, and we have started to learn each other's names and, talk to each other about our lives. So it's really nice to look forward to talking to our friends every week instead of just providing a service.
What inspired me to help here with the pop-up pantry at UIC is one of the connection. I went to school here. I stayed right down the hall from where this pantry is. It's celebrating 10 years. Our grand giving, which is a part of our Curtis Granderson Foundation, has also celebrated 10 years in partnership with Mariano's, the Greater Chicago Food Depository, which is also helps out here at the UIC Pop-Up Pantry. So there's so many different connections that while I was traveling, I didn't know about, but now getting a chance to be back home in Chicago full time, this is it for me. The message I would have for anybody that is food insecure is to know that you're not alone. Any and everybody needs some sort of help in some form. I'm not standing here if individuals didn't help me.
I actually started off as a student. I was a student worker here first. I was a student who utilized the pop-up pantry. I'm now a full-time staff member, so I get to make that experience special for other students. And as a student, since I started using the pantry and working here, and I've seen the work that goes into the pantry, I know how beneficial it is for all of the students here at UIC. And now I'm just continuing to work to make it better and to be able to provide as much food as we can for these students who need it.
Food is important on multiple levels. So number one, when students first sign up to come to the pantry on the intake form, about 70% of them talk about being stressed and worried because they don't have access to food. And something that people don't think about is that when you eat, your brain uses about 20% of the calories that you eat to run and fuel your brain. So if you're not eating, that means you're not getting those calories. And if you're student sitting in class trying to learn new material, trying to create a project, trying to get your dissertation, you need as much brain power as you can have. So food fuels your brain, and I think that's something that we don't think about. When I say that we're giving out about 11,000 bags of groceries a year, that also means that we have 11,000 visits a year. So that's how we count it. So we're giving out 11,000 bags of groceries, but also 11,000 visits of students coming through our pantry. And this year it's going to be more because we've had an uptick in numbers from about 350 to a little bit over 400 a week. So that number is going to grow.